On a quiet summer evening, as the golden hues of the sunset painted the sky, young Ethan sat on the porch steps of his grandfather's old cabin. His face was lit not just by the fading sunlight but by the soft, flickering glow of an ancient lantern his grandfather held in his weathered hands. "Grandpa, why do you still use that old thing?" Ethan asked, eyeing the lantern with curiosity. "We have flashlights now, even on our phones." Grandpa chuckled, his voice as warm and steady as the lantern's flame. "Ah, Ethan, this lantern isn't just for light. It's a keeper of stories, a reminder of lessons learned and paths walked." Ethan tilted his head, intrigued. "What do you mean?" Grandpa leaned back in his rocking chair, the lantern swaying gently beside him. "When I was your age, I was lost, unsure of what I wanted in life. One night, during a fierce storm, the power went out, and this lantern was all we had. My father lit it and told me to follow him outside. The wind was howling, and rain poured down, but that little flame stayed strong." He paused, his gaze fixed on the flickering light. "He led me to the barn, where a calf had been born early. The mother was weak, and the calf needed help. Holding this lantern, we worked through the night to save them. That night taught me something: even the smallest light can guide you in the darkest times, but you have to be willing to carry it." Ethan's eyes widened. "So the lantern helped you save them?" Grandpa smiled. "The lantern showed the way, but it was our effort that made the difference. Life is like that, Ethan. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a storm, not knowing what to do. The world may seem dark, but there's always a light, maybe a person, a memory, or even a dream. Your job is to follow it and keep moving." Ethan sat quietly, absorbing the story. After a moment, he asked, "Do you think I'll find my light when I need it?" Grandpa reached over and placed the lantern in Ethan's hands. "You won't just find it, you'll become it. And when you do, make sure to share your light with others who might be lost." As the night settled in and the stars began to twinkle, Ethan sat beside his grandfather, holding the lantern close. In that moment, he understood that the flame wasn't just a source of light, it was a symbol of resilience, hope, and the wisdom passed down from one generation to the next. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, no matter how dark it gets, there's always a light waiting to guide you.